In a small, vibrant village nestled among rolling hills and ancient trees, a young girl named Aisha was full of dreams. But life had other plans. At just 17, she found herself standing before an altar, not out of love, but necessity. The child growing inside her would soon become her world, and her prison. With a heart full of hope and fear, Aisha married Kwame, the father of her unborn child. The ceremony was hurried, and the smiles were strained, yet Aisha vowed to herself that she would make this work. She would be a good wife, a good mother, despite the circumstances. When baby Layla arrived, Aisha's world lit up. She poured all her love into her tiny daughter, believing that her family would find its way. Kwame, too, seemed happy. At first. But as the months passed, Kwame grew distant. He would come home late, his once warm embrace now cold and fleeting. Aisha's heart began to ache with the fear of losing him, but she pushed her doubts aside, convincing herself that it was just the weight of responsibility. Until one day, a phone call shattered her fragile peace. A stranger's voice on the other end, a woman. A mother, too. "My son," the voice said, "is Kwame's. He's just a month younger than your daughter." Aisha confronted Kwame, her voice trembling with pain and betrayal. And there, under the dim light of their once warm home, Kwame confessed. He had been unfaithful. He had another child, a son, Kofi, born just weeks after their daughter. Aisha's world crumbled, but she knew she had to stay strong for Layla. The path before her was unclear, but one thing was certain: she would not be broken. Aisha had to choose stay and rebuild her life with Kwame, or walk away and forge a new path for herself and her daughter. With a heavy heart and a renewed sense of purpose, Aisha chose herself and her daughter. The road ahead would be hard, but Aisha knew she would find her way. In the warmth of the rising sun, she found strength. And in her heart, she carried hope. Aisha's story is one of resilience, of finding strength in the face of betrayal, and of the unbreakable bond between a mother and her child. In her journey, we see the power of love, not just for others, but for oneself.